So a congressman of other words said, if we allow gay marriage, their city will go extinct. Yes, that. I'm a little too late to react to that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hello there, my name is Yoko. I usually teach English on my channel, but sometimes I talk about things in English, and I put both Japanese and English subtitles. So if you're learning either of the language, consider subscribing to my channel. I know we have so many things to say to that, but if you're enraged just because you detected another homophobe to destroy, just calm yourself. And if you haven't read the whole thing yet, please do first before jumping onto the conclusion that it's just about homophobia. Yes, it is about this old farce, ignorance and stupidity, and we're going to smack the hell out of it, but it's not just homophobia. Before getting into the detail, let me make clear where I came from. I'm not a part of LGBTQ plus community, so I have no reason to fight for gay marriage. And am I or am I not supporting gay marriage if you're ever interested? Why the hell not? It's about two people loving each other getting married. Gay or straight, it has nothing to do with me. Are you the person who follows every gossip and knows everything about your favorite celebrities? Or even about your neighbors? I'm not. I don't care whoever gets married unless it's one of my closest friends. I'll be happy for them when that happens, but I have my cats to feed. I'm busy. Jokes aside, if I'm against anything, it would be whoever has too many bucks to give to almost anything, like gay marriage. Again, it's just two people loving each other getting married, like any other couple, so why should it bother you just because it's between gay people? Like, don't you have better things to talk about? Just leave them be. Gay or straight, people getting married has nothing to do with you or your daily lives. You do your shit, let them do their shit. Why is it so hard to mind your own business? These people. Now that we covered why whether we should or should not support gay marriage shouldn't be the bigger deal in the first place, let's move on to why this old fart should just shut his mouth and retire already. So apparently the Congress was discussing how to raise birth rate in other world, and in order for it to happen, he said, if all Japanese people were either lesbian or gay, how can we reproduce? There will be no future generations. Congressman, sexual minorities are called minorities for a reason. Minority means they're less in number. Or do you think everybody's secretly gay and hiding it because of the social norm? That's what I'm getting from what you're saying. Are you in the closet, Congressman? Is he? I'm confused. I'm straight and it will never change that if the law starts to support gay marriage. Are you gonna be hyped if gay marriage is allowed by law? Like, yay, I'm gonna be gay starting tomorrow. Is that how it works? Maybe he's in the closet. Did I accidentally out him? Somebody help. He claims that he's not trying to limit how people want to live their lives, and yet he somehow believes by allowing gay marriage, people will turn themselves into gay. He said in the following comments that he understands the value of respecting each individual's soji, but he believes that we need to teach children at school how important it is for us humans to get married in a normal way, have kids as we're supposed to, and raise them in a normal way. I know everything is controversial the moment you use the word normal. He says he respects each individual's sexual identity, but he disagrees with gay marriage because once it's allowed, everybody becomes gay as we always wanted to. And as you probably noticed, it wasn't even about gay marriage in the first place. They were discussing how to raise birth rate. I wonder how gay marriage ended up there. I think he's always had problems with gay marriage, but he knew it'd make him look bad if we came across homophobia up front. So he brought it up as a possible reason for drastic birth rate dropping in the future and justified himself disagreeing with it. And he couldn't help but bring that up, even though it's completely irrelevant because, well, he's just old and doesn't know what he's talking about anymore, does it? Can somebody throw him out already? He completely misses out why people don't try to have kids and blames it on the society encouraging various sexual orientations. Like, understandably, he thinks everybody's gay deep down. But I'm talking to you, people with brain. Since people in the LGBTQ plus community are literal minorities, they shouldn't be the main factor of raising birth rate. We should be. I know gay people can have kids, but it comes with extra work like finding sperm or an egg or a birth mother if you wish to have your biological child, and if you were to adopt one, it would cost you a lot either way. I say it's rather more challenging than for straight couples. straight people are way more in number and have to go through less paperwork and legal procedures to have a child, so it's easier and faster to focus on making straight people want their kids than opposing fewer people's marriage, don't you think? So why don't people want their kids? Or more precisely, why can't they? I'm not gonna talk about genetic issues individuals might have, but more of the financial ones. Because either of us has to quit our job and be stuck at home, and if we were to keep our jobs, we need to find a daycare center, which is almost impossible in Tokyo. If we did find one, it's fucking expensive. Some of you might think, what are you talking about? Women are supposed to take care of kids. Oh, hold up there. Nobody would want to marry you if you say that in 2020. So, married or not, raising a child costs you a lot. He encourages more people to have kids. He thinks it's a blessing. Like he knows anything about raising a child. If you have ever taken care of kids, yours or not, you know what I'm talking about. Raising a child, aka making sure they're safe all the time, feeding them every day, which might include them spitting out the meal you cooked for them, watching these kids shows you would never find entertaining all day, watching them doing the dumbest thing ever, getting injured, crying like a maniac and never learning from it, them constantly making a mess in the household despite the effort you put into to keep it clean, and more importantly, no more me time. It's a hell of a work. When they're being bad, you think you can talk them out of it, right? They might speak your language, but it doesn't mean they will listen. They will repeat whatever you tell them not to over and over and over and over, and you get the idea. You think you can handle it. You think you're gonna make a great parent. Oh, I would never hit my child. How could anybody do such a horrible thing, right? Maybe you wouldn't, but I think at some point anybody can get this close to do so. All I'm saying is kids can be really annoying for most of the times for me, unfortunately. I don't have the patience to deal with them. Maybe you will feel more blessed than annoyed like I did. I know I will make a horrible parent and I don't think I'd ever enjoy taking care of them, so if you find a blessing in it, you should be parents. You will make great parents. So the biggest problem I have for this old farts or anyone who thinks raising a child is not that hard is they know nothing about what it's like to raise a child, let alone 2 or 3. This is completely my guess, but I think his wife did everything for their kids. Because if he has done any actual taking care of their kids, not just providing the constant income, but actual physical work for them, like actual chores and everything while he was going to work 5 days a week, he can never casually say, oh, just to have a kid or 2, it's a blessing. You should not underestimate how hard it's gonna be. It's physically demanding and cost you a fortune. This congressman or other politicians might not have had financial struggles for raising kids, but most people will. And what makes you think only straight couples would make good parents? Look what some of them did to their poor kids. Kids whose parents were straight were killed by their own parents. What makes you so sure that straight people would make any good parents than gay people would? Those abusive parents were straight and biological parents, but I'm sure they weren't the best parents ever. What does it do and does it not do if you have gay parents? Do you think it's still better to have straight parents, even though they're and the child ends up dead? You know what I think you need to raise a child? A safe home, food, clean clothes, proper education, and enough social interaction, which none of these abusive parents were willing to offer their kids. What makes you think only straight couples can offer these? What matters is the child is healthy and well taken care of, not their parents being normal and straight. I don't think being gay would make them any less of good parents. So congressmen and other politicians out there, please build more daycare centers. Pay nursery teachers more. I heard that they were super underpaid. That's never good. And why not consider making gay marriage possible? They could make good parents. What you're concerned about is the birth rate, right? I don't think it does any harm for just letting 2 people loving each other get married and have a family. Alright, that's all I wanted to say about it. Thank you for watching. And what do you guys think about gay marriage? Do you still disagree? And if so, why? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.